Hi, everyone. This is Tracie Schmidt with Supreme Lending, and I am here with the amazing,
Yasmine Austere, and I serve the San Francisco East Bay.
awesome, and we are here to do the Q&A that we always do weekly, which is buyer question, seller question, and then I have a mortgage product that I want to speak to people if you are self-employed and you're having difficulty documenting income to purchase or refinance a home. We're going to go through that too. So, all right, Yasmine, it's time for you to be in the hot seat. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All
Yes.
right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna go with the seller question first.
Okay.
We usually go buyer question. So seller question. What's your strategy for helping sellers evaluate multiple offers and choosing the right one? We're still in a multiple offer situation with our market because of inventory. So how do
Right.
you have a conversation with sellers once those offers come over?
So typically I prepare them, and tell them, well, it looks like we are going to have multiple offers. And then I collect the offers
Okay.
and prepare a spreadsheet with all the terms of each offer. I speak with the buyer's agent. I would like, I want to find out the motivation of the buyer. What's the background? Is it an investment? Is it the dream home? Do they have children and they move there because of the schools? So I speak with the agent about all the details of the motivation of the buyers, and then I verify with the banks or the lenders, the terms and the ability to possibly go up in price or where they want to go. And then of course, looking at the signed disclosure package, how diligent has the buyer been in reading everything? So once I have all of that identified, I go back to the to the sellers, I'm sorry. I set up an
Yep.
appointment and we go through each offer where I have the opportunity to identify all the terms and present, and present all the offers and make a recommendation based on
Okay.
my findings.
Now, it's not always the highest offer price, right? I mean, you
Correct.
definitely like base it on a lot of different things, which should
Correct.
give buyers hope. So you want to write a really strong offer, right? You don't want to come in $100,000 less, obviously.
Correct.
You want to offer what you know you can afford and what you qualify for. And like what Yasmine said, she's going to go over those offers with the seller and break them down one by one.
Absolutely, yes. And
Okay.
verifying, it's like I don't just look at the pre-approval letter. I actually give the lender a call, speak with them, see what their background is financially. Where are they? Are they currently in a home? Are they pending on an existing home? Or is it an investment property? So all of those things play a big role in identifying
Yeah.
if we want to
That's
move.
that's so important for you to do as a real estate agent representing your seller because a lot of agents don't take the time to do that. And so you don't want to accept an offer and all of a sudden you're a week or two in only to find out that the buyer never even provided a pay stub or a W-2 to the lender.
Right.
So applaud you for taking that extra time for sure. All right, we're going to shift gears now. We're going to go to buyers. So how do you help buyers balance the excitement, right? Because they find this home and it's this shiny object. But in assessing the home's condition, right? The true condition of the home, because probably with your experience, you notice things that the buyer doesn't. And so how do you do that? How do you like not get their excitement level down, but point out some things that they need to pay attention to?
Yeah, so typically we start, I sent them a list of homes, we go on tour, and very often it happens that they walk in and they say, oh my gosh, this is it. I love this home. And then I say, yeah, you keep your excitement. I don't really say that, but then
Yeah.
I walk around and I look for, obvious signs of where the house might need work or what's going on. So, okay, but I don't take away the excitement at this
Yeah.
point. I go back with them. We pull the disclosures. I look at the entire disclosure package. Sometimes that's 600 pages. So,
Yeah.
I want to make sure I narrow it down. So I look at the inspections. I make sure that the HOA package is not too restrictive in case, with animals or their
Yeah.
lifestyle. So I look through everything and I make a list. So then I gently bring it down and we decide on, does this make sense? Because
Yeah.
it could be that we're still in a multiple offer situation and we have $100,000 in repairs. So this will take away from the excitement right out. the gate, right? If there's.
Yeah, and that's really what it is does it make sense, right? Everybody's situation is so unique and so different. And it sounds like you are a list person. So which is awesome because I mean that's how my mind thinks, right? And sometimes for people we need that buyers, right? We need to have someone that has our back. And it's kind of like when you go to the car dealership and you sit in the car and the second you smell it, you're like, this is it. It's like, wait a second. Okay, look under the hood, right? What are the financing terms? So very similar. So that's awesome.
Sorry about my coughing and sniffling. I'm a little bit under the weather, so please forgive me
I
today.
don't even hear it. You're rocking the scarf today, though. I have to say, I love it. I'm in a no sleeve shirt because it's actually warm in San Diego. It is the
Oh, wow.
craziest weather. It's like sunny and 68, and it's so crazy here. So, all right, so
Great.
I'm gonna take 2 seconds of your time and just talk about. I ran across a client that's self-employed, wants to buy a home, has the money to do it, but cannot document income on their tax returns. We know people that are self-employed start at this gross number, have all of these expenses, and we as a mortgage lender look at that bottom line net number of income, right? So what do we have? We have a couple of different options. We have what's called a P&L loan. So we actually have a mortgage loan where you could go to your CPA, your tax preparer, have them do a P&L for you. And we could use that P&L for qualification versus the tax returns. So it's going to require a little bit higher of a down payment, but not too much higher, a little bit higher of an interest rate. But again, it helps someone get into a home when they just don't have the ability at all because of their taxes. We
Right.
also have what's called a no income loan. Now, people are scared of that because remember back in 2008 when they did like the no income loan and everybody freaked out because the mortgage market crashed. So now they actually have to document assets where before it was no income, no asset, right? So people that cannot document income for whatever reason, I mean, they could be the majority of commission. They could just be getting tips. They could be self-employed. They can get income from oil, from royalties, from trust. You just never know the situation. But if they can't document it, we can do a no income loan, 20 to 25% down payment. We don't list any income at all on the application. And
Wow.
it's been great. I've been able to help people in unique situations still buy. So I had to throw that out there. I came across that
That is
recently.
amazing.
It's great. Yeah, I mean, you need to still have a decent credit score and stuff, but a 690 credit score and above. And the idea really is to get you into a home and then decide, do you want to change the way that your income is structured down the road to refinance, or are you happy with paying a little bit of a higher rate versus paying a ton of money in taxes, right? And that's going to be up to you as the business owner. So I'm going to
Wow.
leave you with that.
Yes, that's
Exciting.
amazing.
So
Amazing.
everybody you meet, tell them about the no income or P&L loan, okay?
I will. Of course, I will.
Okay.
So you
Well,
have
feel
a great
better.
day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was
And
such
I'll
a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon next week. We'll see
next
you.
week. See you
Okay.
then. Bye.
Bye.